How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grill is back with another cooking video, and today we are talking pork loin. We're going to do an awesome smoked pork loin. It's about a 10-pounder on the Weber Ranch Kettle. Only a few ingredients we're going to use. You know what I'll do. I'll take you to the cutting board, show you step by step what we're going to do to make this awesome smoked pork loin. But let's check out the stars of the show. What ingredients are we using today? Starting first, we have the Mojo Rub Barbecue Magic. Always a good rub for beef, for pork, almost for anything. You can have it for chicken, so great rub. We're gonna go heavy with this stuff here. Towards the end of the cook, maybe once we reach about 135 degrees internally, we are coming back with the rib glaze. This is pineapple heat, so we're gonna get a nice authentic pineapple-y type flavor with the heat that comes with this awesome rib glaze. That'll be the last 10 minutes of the cook. During the cook, we're coming straight cherry smoke, so we're gonna hit it with cherry wood. Can't wait to fire up that ranch kettle. I'll show you outside in just a little bit what the grill setup's gonna be. But let's check out the star of the show. We have a 10-pound beautiful pork loin that I picked up from Costco. I can't wait to get this baby opened up, show you how we're gonna season it. We have an awesome fat cap. That baby's gonna render down to help keep this thing moist. We will also have a spritz bottle out there. We're gonna do everything we can to keep this baby tender. Low and slow is what we're talking about. Then we're gonna come to the cutting board and cut open one magnificent pork loin. I want to thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay, we are back. So what I thought I'd do is bring you outside real quick and show you the grill setup. It's gotten dark out here. I'm starting pretty late. It is Friday evening. Just got home from work. It's about 6:45, close to 7 o'clock. So this is going to be an awesome night cook. I'm expecting at least 3.5 hours for this cook. So you can see we are already burning. What I had is some leftover lump charcoal in the grill, and I added Kingsford. Okay, so I have it on the left side of our ranch kettle. Same setup on the right side. What I want to do is get a nice consistent burn, so we're going to get this closed up now. I lit the charcoal on both sides to make sure that we have even heat all over. We're going to burn this baby somewhere around 250, 275. We're going to put this pork loin dead in the middle of the grill. So I thought I'd show you that. Now don't forget, we will drop in cherry wood, and I have that here, just kind of resting on the table. We will add a couple of chunks of cherry to infuse that beautiful pork loin with. So I just thought I'd show you that grill setup. So let's meet at the cutting board and let's check out how we're going to season up this pork loin. See you guys inside. All right, folks, so we're at the cutting board. As you can see, we have this beautiful pork loin. Now, again, this baby is right at 10 pounds. It is 9.5 pounds. So 9.5 pounds. Awesome marbling on the back side. What I want to do is go ahead and get this open. We're going to rinse it off, and then we're going to go ahead and get it seasoned up. You saw the grill setup. That grill is waiting on this beautiful pork loin, so let's not keep it waiting. I'll get the scissors right now. Okay, folks, so we are at the cutting board. Look at this beautiful pork loin. We've already rinsed it off. You can see the nice fat cap it has on top of it. I'm going to get it flipped over. I want to pat it down just a little bit before we start adding our spices to this beautiful loin. Now, 9.5 pounds. I mean, this is a lot, okay? So we're gonna feed a bunch of folks, take some to work, but ultimately I'm looking forward to using the ranch kettle and laying that in the middle. I mean, that's the thing about these large, high capacity size grills. You can get larger cuts of meats like this easily on that grill. Okay, so we've already patted it dry, so let's come on back and let's add some olive oil. We'll use that today as our binder on this pork loin. I wanna get it rubbed in pretty good. Definitely on the sides, and we're going to get it flipped over the whole 9 yards. But what we'll do now is first get this side done. All right. And if you remember the rub we're going to be using, it is the Mojo Rub Barbecue Magic. So this is what we're going to apply heavy on both sides. Okay, so here we go. Now this is a very thick piece of meat, so we're going heavy with this seasoning. This pork loin can definitely take it. We'll be doing some awesome spritzing throughout the cooking process to keep that moisture going, but I am looking forward to seeing how this comes out with this Mojo Rub. Now I plan on cooking this with the fat cap up, so as it is rendering down, it is helping with the tenderization and keeping the moisture in this pork loin. We have a side here I don't want to forget about. Let's take care of that, folks. Now the key now is to just let this rest for about 10-15 minutes. Give these spices a chance to absorb into this pork loin. Then we'll throw this baby out on the grill, and then it'll be a time to start monitoring. So what I'm looking for a temperature before this is done is 145 degrees. I want to keep it right around there to keep this baby as tender as possible and make sure it reaches the temperature to where it is done thoroughly. So the idea is around 135 degrees is when we will add our glaze to this pork loin. All right, folks, that is it. I'll meet you guys outside when it's time to put this beautiful pork loin on the Weber Ranch kettle. Catch you in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. I wanted to show you our temperature on the Mavic XR50. So we have about 240 something, almost 250 degrees is where we're at. Our meat probe is in the bottom that shows 68. That's about the temperature outside right now. What we're going to do is get our cherry smoke added and go ahead and open this baby up and get this wonderful pork loin added. So let's do that right now. We have a really nice flame going. And my plan is to just go ahead and add one chunk of cherry on each side. So I have more of a low and slow to keep the consistent heat going on this side. More of a hotter flame on this side to make sure we go ahead and get this large grill heated up, okay? So we're gonna add our cherry right there, okay? Now it's a matter of just closing down our grates, all right? And bringing out the star of the show. So I'm gonna grab that pork loin and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, folks, as you can see, we have a nice smoke coming off of the cherry wood. This is going to be awesome how it infuses this beautiful pork loin. Let's go ahead and add the star of the show. This baby sat on the cutting board for 15 minutes. We're going to put her dead in the middle. And like I said, plenty of room on the ranch kettle. I'm really going to be so excited to see how this baby ends up. But check that out, folks. 10 pounds pork loin, no problem on that ranch kettle, plenty of room. We're going to get this baby shut down and get back together as we cook. So what I'm thinking is we'll get back together in about 45 minutes and see how this baby's coming along. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, YouTube, we are back. And what I forgot to do is go ahead and get our probe thermometer in. So we're going to go ahead and do our internal probe right here. Get that baby there so we can monitor that internal temp. And at the same time, we want to know how our pork loin is doing. So we're going to go ahead and put a probe dead in the center of this beautiful loin. All right, and we'll just kind of go in that way. All right, so now we can monitor on the XR50 and see how things are going throughout the cook. So I'll see you guys again in about 45 minutes. Okay, we are back. I want to show you guys where we're at right now. Now we're about 45 minutes into this cook. Here's where we are temperature wise. Okay, so we're at about 308. We have an internal temp of 83 degrees. So this baby is coming along well. Halfway, well, a little bit more than halfway. Remember, we're shooting for 145. I want to give it a good spritz. So we're going to do that right now, and I want to do that on camera. So let me move this to the side. Now what we're using today, I've had explained to you guys in some previous videos, is the Mr. Barbecue Mister. Now I'm using strictly just pineapple juice, folks. I want to hit this baby with some good pineapple juice because we are coming back with the pineapple glaze later, okay? So let's get this baby opened up and let's get a good spritz job and close it back down. I want you to see that. Check out how beautiful, how just beautiful this baby's coming along. It is time to spritz now. Let's do it. This thing here is unreal how fast it spritz. Check this out. We're going to give this baby a good glaze of pineapple juice. And shut her back down. So just wanted to show you that. You can see we're browning up nicely. This Mojo rub is coming along really well as far as the bark formation that we have. We're going to close it back up, let this smoke continue to do its job. As you can see, we only have one side really burning, okay? The other side is more low and slow. This helps you maintain the temperature throughout the grill. So it's going really, really well. I'll check back with you guys again once we get closer to 130 degrees. At that time, it'll be time to add the glaze. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back, folks. It has been about 2.5 hours. We are right now at an internal temperature of 130 degrees on this beautiful pork loin. I want to spritz it one more time. Then we'll come back when it reaches 135 and go ahead and put that glaze on. So let's see how this baby's coming along. Look at this thing, folks. That's absolutely beautiful. That's all I can say. We're going to go ahead and hit it again with this pineapple juice. Tell you what, you're not going to beat this Mister. No way in the world. This bark has come along really, really well. So the Mojo barbecue rub is doing its job, definitely. So as you can see, we're still burning really well on the left side, and also got that nice low and slow that's helping maintain that heat. This is working out well. I'm enjoying this cook. So we'll come back once we hit 135 internally, and it'll be time to put our glaze on. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, we are back, folks. I am so excited. We're going to go ahead and start the glazing process. Now we have already reached 135 degrees. Again, we're using the pineapple and heat rib glaze, okay, by Cosmo Q. And all I'm going to do, folks, I'm going generously with this stuff. Let's just get it added. So this is an awesome glaze that I'm going heavy with. It adds shine. It's going to add flavor to the outside of this baby. We'll get it rubbed in. So all we're going to do is get this glaze on really heavy, and then let this baby come up to 145 degrees. And after that, folks, this baby will be done. I will meet you at the cutting board. We'll be checking out the final product of our awesome smoked pork loin made on the Weber Ranch kettle. Okay, YouTube, we are back. I want you to put your eyes on this beautiful 10-pound pork loin made on the Weber Ranch kettle. Let's talk about real quick what we did. First off, look at this beautiful sheen. Look at this awesome bark. How did we get there, folks? We went simple. We started off with the Mojo rub. This is barbecue magic. And all we did was we went heavy all the way across. We used olive oil as a binder. We let that sit on the cutting board while we went out and got that ranch kettle fired up. Folks, this was so easy. We hit this baby with cherry wood. We cooked around 275 to 300 degrees the whole time. Then we came back with our awesome spritz. The spritz was pineapple juice. I used the Mr. Barbecue Mister. Hit this baby real fast 2 times during that cook. Then from there, we added the glaze once we hit 135 degrees. Check this out. Pulled this baby at 145, and this is it. It's been resting on the cutting board. I have juices going all on my granite countertop right now, so I need to get this thing cut, closed out. This thing's been resting for about 5 minutes. Let's cut into this magnificent pork loin to see what we got. This is one of those things, folks, that I can tell this thing is going to be absolutely amazing. We'll start off right in the middle. This is where we had our probe at. Okay, let's cut into this thing and see what it's looking like. Oh, this is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to pick this up and show you. This baby is cooked through and through. We have juices built in. I hope you can see these juices. All right, I'm going to cut a slice off. Oh man, let me turn this thing around, folks. I want y'all to see this. Look at this thing. Look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Both sides are absolutely tender. You see juices just pushing through. I hope you can see that on the cutting board. I'll cut a slice, give it a taste, and let you guys know what I think about it. 10 pounds now. We're talking about pork loin. This is awesome boneless meat. You can see, again, cooked through and through. I'll cut it right here. And we'll do one more here. Just give it a quick taste test. That bark, as you can see, is absolutely phenomenal as well. All right, here we go. Okay. Unreal. I have juices flowing everywhere. It's hard for me to talk. Let me tell you this, folks. You have to try this recipe out. Easy enough. Hit it with a rub. Get this baby out on the grill. Get your probe thermometer in so you can make sure you pull this baby at the right time. We have tenderness that is just built into this thing. Our spritz, I can taste that pineapple. I can taste that glaze. So that Cosmo Q's pineapple heat put a nice crust on the outside along with these great seasonings. This thing is phenomenal. What I'm thinking about doing is hooking up some roasted potatoes and pick some type of vegetable to make on the side. And we're gonna do some great eating. I'm gonna give a whole lot of this away because it's way too much for my family to eat. So I just wanted to get this thing cooked, put it on that ranch kettle, and hopefully do something that you guys enjoy. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime, it's a passion. You guys enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks for hanging out with me on this one. Give this a recipe a shot. Catch you later.